Should we hop on right now and give a little pregame or not?
Well, it's recording.
There's no
Audio. Yeah, audio's on. I can mute it. Maybe we should scout. Do some scouting right now.
Here we go. Let's you want to go live or not with the audio or not?
Yeah, we're already going. We're already on.
With the audio?
It's good. Yeah, this is a mute right now. Full video and green.
Yeah, Wi-Fi could be a little spotty up here tonight. All the folks joining us. Looks like we got the Royals coming in here. 2 wins. To start things off, kind of outmatched the competition so far, but this looks like it could be a pretty competitive game back.
I agree, John. And, coming out with the first 2 games with strong, convincing wins, I think is a detriment to our team because it's going to lead to overconfidence. Now we come against a Centennial team who looks pretty prepared and ready to battle tonight. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I think it definitely could. It might not be a benefit, especially in the breakout and stuff where you can break the puck out easily against these prior 2 teams. If these guys are hard on the forecheck, we really need to get out of the zone, move that puck quick passes, get our eyes up, and I think we should be in good shape if we play the same way we did, just good puck movement on the prior 2 games.
I agree. I think we'll see a lot in the first period here. We'll see if our kids come ready to play or if they're exhausted from a full day of being on the road, knee hockey, swimming, etc.
Yeah.
Centennial isn't quite sure where to put their camera as we've taken the pole position. Here's Centennial. They're getting ready. They're in their end. Centennial being red tonight. Hopkins is already at the red line. Is it? It's Kenora? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is the Canadian team here. I think.
Yeah.
If we do win this, we play Centennial.
I misspoke. This is Kenora, not Centennial. All right, here we go. Hopkins versus Kenora. And face off. Ooh, we got some action going here. A lot of fast-paced hockey.
Kenora gets it into the zone here, and we'll try to get it out of the breakout here. Teddy on the half wall.
It feels a little warmer in here tonight. Harrison trips over his skates. Kenora dumps it in. I'm not going to be able to say Kenora all night. Are we going to call them something else? Do they have a mascot?
I don't know what they are, Brian. We could just say Ken for short, but not for long.
All right. All right, puck in our end as this game starts, and Hopkins on their heels as the red team from Canada is pressing. And so far, it looks like Hopkins is a little shell-shocked. We got a lead pass to Teddy. And that's... Not sure what the whistle's for.
Too many men on the ice, maybe? I'm not sure what the call is. I think it's too many men on the ice. But...
It could be. Oh, we got Vernon going into the box. Faceoff will be down in the Hopkins zone. And now Harrison goes into the box. And I think you're right, John. I think it's too many men on the ice for Hopkins. It'll be 5-on-4 advantage for the Canadian team as they win the draw. Quick backhand opportunity. Zach playing strong in the net tonight in period 1. And here comes Evan with the puck off the boards. Throws it in. Icing call on Hopkins. No,
Yeah, that's one of those the icing calls. I think Ev was actually there first, but at the youth hockey level here, if it goes over the goal line, it's an automatic whistle, I believe.
yeah, I believe you're right, and that'll come back into the Hopkins end. We'll have a face-off to Zach's right.
Face off into the corner. Jonah got some time and space. And Kenora keeps it in, and they're down in the corner battling. Jonah again pops it out. Defense. Kenora will dump it right back in behind the net. Jonah's there. Battling once again. And Evan over by the half wall. He's going to try to get it out of the zone here. Great effort there by Evan. And back down in the corner. Reese will retrieve. He'll try once again to get this puck out of the zone.
Nice play by Kenora to keep it in. Reese battling for it. Oh, boy. Confusion out front.
Yeah, great play there. You know, loose puck out in front of the net. And Evan just knocks it into the corner, which is a great play.
Yeah, right thing to do there.
Yeah, I think the boys maybe got some nerves here going a little bit of. And Kenora player goes down. Not get a pitch call there. Could have either way, I guess. And we'll be back to full strength.
Harrison makes his way to the bench, and they bring out a fifth attacker. As now it's 5-on-5 hockey. Hopkins does a nice job of fighting that penalty off. Nice save by Zach.
I'll tell you what, this Kenora crowd is quite loud. Not sure if that helps the players or not, but
Oh, nice save by Zach. Yeah, I suspect the Kenora fans have had plenty of fireball tonight, as both teams will change it up.
I believe this is the fireball capital of the world here, Brian, if I'm not correct or not mistaken.
Not mistaken.
Well, they're Canadians.
Here's the summary. Here's I think, John, in this first half of this first period, Hopkins has underestimated their competition tonight, and they're a little shocked as now Harrison takes the puck through the neutral zone, brings it into the offensive zone. Puck stolen by the red team. Herbie now over to Reese. Reese feeds it. Harrison. Nolan. Come on, Nolan. Make something happen here.
Well, to your point, Brian, at the beginning of the broadcast here, you know, when you play, when you kind of overmatch the two initial teams that much, you get kind of into a mode of play, and you got to be able to adjust when that competition does increase, and hopefully we can do that here. Just do the same thing we did the first two games, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I think so too. Nice offensive move by Evan to get it deep into the Kenora zone. Sandstrom now with the puck. Kept in nicely by Vincent.
I love
Evan now.
On that. Keep that in the zone. Here we go.
Vincent's going to let it rip.
Hey! Vincent from the point. Boom, and he buries another one.
And that is just so frustrating for the opposite team because they had been dominating, and then Hopkins with a nice goal. Vincent from the point finds the back of the net and just sucks the wind out of the red team as they had been pressing.
Vincent's just been having a heck of a weekend here.
He really has.
And he's taking a lot of shots from the point, and he's figuring it out back there.
Yeah, nothing crushes the spirit of the opposite team than a quick goal by our Royals. And so it's 1-0 Royals in period number one. Noah now deep in the end. Tries to feed the point. Brooks tries to keep it in. And they're going to call offsides there. That was close. Will pushed it into the offensive zone, and it was just barely offsides. We'll have a face-off outside of the Kenora zone.
Yeah, that kind of, in these first two games, we've been able to kind of pass it back to the D pretty well. And but there, Kenora player was right on the half wall, and he's looking to break out, and he broke that up.
Slow pass to Noah, feeds Beckett. Beckett's going to let one rip if he can get through, but puck is intercepted by a Canadian forward as he pushes it into the Hopkins zone.
Great back check there by Noah. Just take that puck away. And that's what it's going to take, in games like this. You need the forwards to really back check and hustle. You can't just count on your D. And down the Hopkins zone, Kenora, puck's loose. Beckett's going to be able to break it out here. Nobody home there. It's going to stay in our zone. Not sure what happened there. Back at Arnett, trying to break it out. And Brooks looking for somebody to get out. Noah's there. Kenora forces it back down the corner. And we need to try to get ice here or something just to there. Great. Good eyes there. Got Will coming out of the zone. Let's see what Will can do here. Good job there, Hopkins, keeping it in the zone in this line change.
Yeah, great job of our Hopkins players to get it out of our zone, and now we got fresh legs out there. We'll see if we can make something happen here. Hopkins looks a little bit on their heels as I think a little bit of a calming effect could do us some good. Harrison feeds it across to Teddy. Teddy with a good scoring opportunity, saved by Kenora. Now Kenora with a 2-on-1. And that's going to end up down in the corner. Difficult.
Oh, no. Yeah, there looked like a glove save by Zach. He kind of just bobbled it, and Kenora player was there.
No, they're waving it off, John. Here's what happened, John. I saw that. Your tall referee blew the whistle, and then after he blew the whistle, he saw the puck go into the net, and then he signaled a goal. But after a few seconds of thought, he decided, and after conferring with his fellow referee, decided that it was a whistle and the play was dead. And the Kenora fans are upset, rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of the thing. I mean, the referees, they're learning too, right? We've got some young refs here, and
yeah.
I mean, it's not, nobody likes to see that stuff happen, whether you're on the losing side or the winning side of that deal. And,
I would say, though, it is the right call. The whistle was blown, so they have to wave off the goal. And now Evan screams into the zone. Evan kicking it, coming away with it. Jack feeds across to Evan and Vernon. Neither one of them can get their stick on the puck. Now Vernon fighting for it in the corner. Puck to Jack, quick wrist shot, blocker saved by Kenora goalie. Vernon collects it, feeds the point to Brooks. Brooks falls down. Uh-oh, and now we got a breakaway for Kenora. Let's see if Zach can come up big. Come on, Zach.
Yeah, that's just tough. I mean, a little bit of a bobble there on the blue line. And, I mean, a great pass, outlet pass, just a quick little touch pass.
Nice effort here by the Hopkins players to go bring Zach up.
It's just important here to rebound and not get your head down, and just certainly plenty enough time to do a lot of stuff. So
now we'll have Becca take the draw at center ice, see if Hopkins can recover after that goal. Kenora seems to have a little spring in their step after finding the back of the net. Puck goes down into the Hopkins end. Becca comes away with the puck, tries to make a move. Feeds it up to Will. That's going to be offsides. Good call by the referee. We'll have a whistle and a face-off outside of the Hopkins zone. We'll have some fresh skaters. Kenora decides to leave their forwards out there. Hopkins will change.
A little bit interesting.
And now we have Nolan taking the draw. Back to their D. Harrison tries to pick it up. Blocked by Herbie. Reese goes into the corner to grab it. Feeds the winger. That's Teddy. Harrison tries to grab it. Oh, run over. Reese gets absolutely run over by the Kenora player.
What a great stop by him, though.
I agree. Yeah, no call by the referees, which I think was the right call. What do you think, John?
Yeah, no, it definitely was. Reese was going for the puck. Kenora was coming in hot, but if he didn't do that, Reese sacrificed the body there a little bit. It could have been basically a 2-on-1 or 2-on-0.
Oh, Teddy tries to get it out of the zone, and the Kenora player tries to take out Coach Nick with a wicked backhand. Nick has those quick reflexes and is able to avoid taking one in the face.
I believe his nickname is the Cheetah, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, top line out there with Evan, Vernon, and Jack. Puck comes down into the neutral zone. Hopkins being aggressive now, trying to make something happen. Evan tries to lift the stick of the Kenora player.
Hopkins going to get a breakout here. Jack coming up.
Oh, look at the speed. Oh, this is going to be a goal. Oh, just wide. Jack ferociously comes into the offensive zone with nothing but the goalie in front of him and unfortunately misses the net wide. Kenora now with an opportunity to push it into the Hopkins zone. Vernon fighting for it. And Hopkins.
Jack will retrieve here. He's got some space here coming out of the zone. He's going to try to get it up to Vernon.
Evan going after it. Evan pushes the player down. No penalty. Feeds it out to Vernon. Oh, beautiful opportunity for a score, but goalie comes up big. Charles keeps it in. Charles with a wrist shot into the corner. And Evan takes a whack at it, pushes it back into the zone. Oh, wow. We're going to have a penalty on Hopkins. I think Evan's going to get the gate here. Nice save by Zach. There will be a delayed penalty on Evan. Not sure what the call is going to be. I think
I don't know. I didn't see it either, but
they're going to call interference or something like that on our team. There's Evan finding his way to the bench. We'll have 5-on-4 hockey here for a minute and a half, but I think the theme of this first period is that Hopkins is a little bit shell-shocked by how aggressive this Canadian team is coming out.
Oh, and this is what you kind of expect, Two teams coming in pretty hot. Kenora did get beat earlier today by a team that the Woodbury team that we beat in the first game, but you can't approach any game.
Right.
You see it even in pro athletics, you're too overconfident.
Beautiful save by Zach there. Yeah, Zach, a nice play by the defense because the defender there, it might have been Vincent, he just allowed for Zach to get a clear view of the shot as opposed to getting in the way. And Zach with a nice save and not giving up the rebound, which is key. Big slap shot from the point, goes wide. Kenora now trying to get something going on the power play. Puck goes across the slot. Beckett now will pick it up. Beckett with some speed comes into the neutral zone. Beckett goes down. There's going to be a penalty on the Canadians now as Beckett finds his way into the offensive zone and eventually gets taken down. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey here for 46 seconds. And then Hopkins will go on a power play.
You better take them both.
Yeah, definitely the right call there.
Will. What happened to Will? Will's going in the box too.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure here. Maybe something happened after that initial tripping call. Just maybe unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides.
Yeah.
Kind of still waiting here. Somebody's going in the box for Kenora, but it'd kind of be nice if they would announce that stuff, even for us announcers.
Yeah. It looks like there is going to be 2 penalties for Hopkins, and we have yet to see a penalty go up for Kenora. And there's 2 red players in the bench. So it looks like we'll have 2 penalties on Kenora.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. One for the tripping call, probably one for the unsportsmanlike.
I agree. Yeah, and then they just throw a buzzer in there just to boot. So coincidental minors will result in 4-on-4 hockey until the Hopkins penalty expires. Kirby with a slap shot goes into the corner. Nolan fighting for it. Nolan pushes it around. Teddy's going to go try and collect it in the corner. Kenora with room feeds their centerman. Jonah there to collect it. Jonah's going to bring it in onside with Nolan. Lets it rip. This goalie has not been tested yet. Would you agree, John?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, we just need to get shots on him. And Jonah got one there, Good. I like how he kept it low, but it's a good pat save by the goaltender. Now back in Hopkins zone. Puck's kind of loose. Let's see. We'll have an outlet pass here to Teddy. He's got some space. Let's see if he can just dump it in maybe here.
Yep.
Got to dump that in there.
Vincent. Yeah, Vincent reaches for it. He's got Harrison.
Got some room. Got a guy out front.
Oh, my gosh.
Corner here. We got it. 20 seconds here left in the power play for Kenora. We're going to ice call here, which would be nice here. Get it back on their end for this last little bit of their power play.
Face-off will be in the Kenora zone. Another unruly buzzer goes off for an unknown reason. We'll have 18 seconds remaining. What do we got? 3 guys? 4-on-3? That can't be right. 4-on-3 hockey. Should be 5-on-4, right, John?
Should be 5-on-4. Sure, why they don't, unless they didn't put the penalties up there on the Kenora side.
It could be that they're not offsetting penalties, and it may be 4-on-3. But now Hopkins brings out a 5th player, and now that's not right. There we go, 5-on-4 hockey. Vernon comes out. Vernon trying to get in position, immediately gets the puck, goes to Brooks. Brooks leads it to Evan. Vernon throws it out front. That's probably their goalie's first real, what's the word I'm looking for here? First real chance to make a save there. Yeah, first real test. Thank you.
And it was a great chance. The boys there, Vernon had a nice little chip. Just the goaltender was there. We'll get a face off here.
Jonah.
He's going to wind up. And it's deflected up front. There's a shot.
Yes.
And Ev's going to get that. Cleans it up out front for a goal.
John, Evan was due. He's been working really hard this weekend, and that puck found its way to his stick. Jonah with the shot from the point, deflected once or twice, ends up on Evan's stick, and he buries it in the back of the net. And now Hopkins with a lead, 2-1 with 2 minutes to go in the first period as the lady ref drops it.
Yeah, playing with some heart out there. That was he's excited to get that one. And this crowd is pretty loud here, and you can tell they're really into it.
Absolutely.
And, Ev made the Kenora crowd know that he scored there.
Absolutely. Uh-oh. Come on, guys, get back. That is the second breakaway goal for Kenora. An opportunity for Kenora to break away in the neutral zone, and they capitalize as that puck finds its way in the back of the Hopkins net. It's a tie game now, 2-2 in period 1. Another breakaway where Zach stares down the opposition and just can't find a way to stop that puck from going in the back of the net. Well, what are we going to do to stop those breakaways, John?
I don't know. You might have to have one of the D just kind of hang back a little bit for stuff like that. You'd hate to do that, but You know, any breakaway opportunity, you just more chances than not. I mean, it's going to be a goal.
And there's one for Teddy. Teddy with an opportunity there. The defenseman for Kenora kind of let him have his streak to the net. Teddy gets a good shot on and a nice save by the Kenora goaltender. Now we get a little bit of crowding on the offensive zone as Harrison's going to try and collect the puck. Comes back to Vincent. See if we can't get one more goal before the end of the first period. Vincent keeps it in.
Oh, no.
Oh, Teddy. It was good? Was it good? Oh, wow. All right. 25 seconds to go in period number 1. Oh, Kenora player falls down. Vincent now comes again. There's a hold. These guys
physical play here.
Absolutely.
Which is part of hockey. Let's not make any mistake about that. But when you start wrapping your arms around guys, it's
yeah. 1 second to go. That's going to be the buzzer, period 1. And you know, John, I think this buzzer is going to be a welcome sound for the Hopkins team because these coaches need to tell these kids that this Kenora team came to play. And anybody who thought this was going to be an easy win, they were wrong. This team needs to wake up and find some scoring opportunities in period number 2, and they need to stop those breakaways. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, that's it. I mean, that's how they've scored their 2 goals. I mean, they've both been on breakaways, and so I don't care for any goalie. I mean, it's the advantage, especially at this age, where I mean, the goaltenders just not take up a lot of space, and so it's always the advantage for any team that's got a breakaway. So if you come up with a save, that's great, but you're going to pretty much count on a goal there. So I think this team's got some speed, so if there's any loose pucks that bounce out of the zone and they're on it, I mean, it's going to be pretty tough to track these guys down.
It is, and they came to play tonight. This red team is showing that they want a slot in the championship game. And I think our coaches are telling our kids right now that if you want to win this game, you got to start fighting for it.
Yeah,
we need to see a little bit more fight in our kids, and we need to see a little bit better defensive play.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, and like I said, kind of at the beginning, I mean, it's going to take the forwards and the back check. You know, it's going to be a team effort, and we got to skate. We got to get to those spots.
Absolutely. Zach will remain in the goal to start period number 2. We'll have our top line out there with Evan at the center, Jack on his right wing, Vernon on his left. Let's see if we can't start off with a nice goal here to start period number 2.
Yeah, that'd be great. He'll build up some momentum, some confidence here. Going into number 2 period.
Puck will find its way into the offensive zone.
On the half wall. And a little chip shot out front. We got a couple guys there. A shot, but it's just wide into the corner. And Evan will get there. We'll try to keep this in the zone. And Brooks does just that. Keeps it in the zone. Kenora's there. And they'll come out to the neutral. And Jack's got some space coming into the zone. And a shot. Woo! But it's just high and right. But a good opportunity there. Here, another opportunity. Puck's loose out front, but Kenora will clear that away quickly, which is how we scored a lot of our goals in the last game. Just loose pucks out front. But Kenora's not going to put up with that.
Yeah, Hopkins definitely has a spring in their step to start period number 2. Kenora's done a nice job to prevent the goal from going in. Now we got a 3-on-2 tall referee. Looked like he was going to call a penalty on Kenora, but maybe he was just scratching his eyebrow on that one.
Opportunity there, Vincent, and it was just bumbling around.
Yeah, I think
like get a stick on it. Down in the corner, we got Noah back of the net. We got to get to these pucks to keep it in the zone. And Beck's there.
Yeah,
got some space. Oh, nice move around.
Oh my goodness!
Save. In the corner, Noah. Out to the D.
Noah out to Reese.
Good stop by Reese to keep it in. And back down to Noah on the half wall. Let's see if we can work it down low. And it's going to be worked around. And Charles hopefully can get there on that. And he does. And it does stay in the zone. It comes out. But this is just
yeah, we'll have an icing call here on Kenora.
Just a lot of effort there, something this team, Hopkins team hasn't really had, didn't have to deal with in these first two games. And some good opportunities there. We got some space, got some good passing. And
I agree.
Couldn't get it in the net.
I think Kenora is probably feeling pretty good about themselves at the start of the second period as they've been able to hold off this offensive push by Hopkins. Now Beckett will take the draw. And Kenora, for some crazy reason, pushes it back into their zone, looking for a breakout. Hopkins is there to intercept. A little bit of physical play on the blue line. We got three.
I don't think you're just going for the puck, but
nice play by Hopkins to push it off the wall. Not sure where the puck is. Beckett comes away with it, forces it out to Will. Now is that Noah? Noah. Oh, no, the beautiful.
a great effort.
Needed goal after that offensive push, wouldn't you say, John?
Gosh, that's just what the team needed, and you got to build off that here. I really like that second effort there by Noah, which you don't see a lot of, and I think it's just important for kids to follow that puck to the net. When you shoot, you go to the net, don't go veer off in the corner, and he didn't there.
He did. He kept his vision right on the puck and was able to push that puck back into the net. Now we got a line change here as the Nolan line will come out. Pass to Harrison, gets just past him, and we'll have an icing call. Unfortunately, it'll end up back in the Hopkins zone. Hopkins will take an opportunity to change lines. Looks like Kenora is going to keep their players out there. Nope, now they're going to switch it up. As they are maybe discovering that this top line of Evan, Jack, and Vernon needs to be matched. As we'll have fresh legs on both teams. Puck finds its way to the wall. Hopkins tries to push it out. Here comes Jack. Jack coming in with some speed, gets the puck poked away. Now Kenora pushes it in offsides. Nice call by Lady Ref.
Yeah, and we might need to start dumping it in just a little bit there, just to get into their zone and try to get some pressure that way.
Yeah.
We got some couple of good defensemen at least.
All right, we'll have a puck drop outside the Hopkins zone. Kenora again way offsides. Easy call for feeds it up the wall to Jack. See if they can stay on sides. They do. Feeds it across to Vernon just outside of his reach. Vernon now in the corner. Out front to Jack.
I don't know. Yeah, Jack he got that shot off, but I don't know if it was a leg save or what happened, but it's into the corner. And
I think it was just wide. I think he got good wood on it, but it just didn't find its way to the back of the net. Now Charles collecting it in our end. Charles with a tight turn, not sure exactly what to do with it, ends up going behind our own zone and then whips it up the wall to Evan. Evan off the wall. That's going to be icing on Hopkins, although the puck is...
it will make it there, but...
Barely. Puck ended up on its edge, and it sort of skidded across the red line just enough to make an icing call. And now we'll have face-off into the Hopkins zone. Vincent takes an opportunity to talk to Zach, give him a little bit of words of encouragement as we have Becca take the draw. 5-on-5 hockey. And Kenora wins the draw, but look at this. Noah comes away with it with some speed. Feeds it across to Evan.
Yeah, it's the right idea there, but it can be really tough when you got a defender in the way. You always want to go that way, but I think just be patient with the puck. I think we got to learn a little bit to do that. The pros, you see those guys
making things happen in the off. And it's one thing to get a shot on net, but this team really finds a way for scoring opportunities on that number. Find the net and grab it. He's looking up the wall to Harrison. Take it. Go.
Harrison here with an opportunity. He's got Teddy out front. Let's see. Not a bad. I don't. Gets a shot off. Still keeps it behind the net, but it's still a great opportunity there to recover the puck.
I disagree with that, but either way, the referees will call an icing. Coach Nick Looks like Coach Nick got maybe a piece of equipment from the referee there. 5-on-5 hockey with 8.
In front of the net are just so dangerous, and
Absolutely.
you just gotta get them to the corner. Do not try to stick handle. Get the puck out of the front of the net. And thankfully, Zach, and Vernon with the chance here, coming across the blue line.
Oh my goodness! Tries to feed it across to Zach, and the Kenora player made a beautiful save.
Another out front loose. It kind of goes off some Kenora players.
A couple players fall down. Vincent comes away with it, feeds Vernon. Vernon with a nice move to get around one guy. He's going to come ahead here. They're going to have to take him down.
His way through. He's gone!
Oh my gosh! That might be the goal of the weekend.
Yeah, when you put a goalie in, halfway through the game, and he's cold, and he just wasn't ready for that shot. And
he wasn't ready.
Plenty of time to get ready, and he just hits 5-hole, and boom, there we go.
And you can't say enough about Vernon's effort there, as he was 1-on-3.
Yeah, that was a battle.
Outmatched. I'm not sure what's going on here. Is there a timeout? Timeout by Kenora, as it's 5-2 in the second period. I believe Kenora took this timeout to just kind of regroup. It seems like they're a little bit on their heels, and I feel like the Kenora coach is going to try and just calm things down. What do you think, John?
Yeah, no, that's it. When you get some momentum and stuff, this is exactly what you do. You put a big old pause in it, to slow things down just like that. And that's exactly what I think is going on here.
Yeah, wise decision to call.
Let's keep him in there because he's hot. He's warm.
Yeah,
Good
point.
We saw with the other goaltender, it's like you don't know. You just never know.
You don't. Kenora now comes into the offensive zone. They feed it across in front of the net by Hopkins. Keep that puck alive. Reese now gathers it, pushes.
That's really what it's going to take. Quick breakouts, quick passing, speed, and Hopkins to the neutral zone.
Use his wheels.
There by
Come on, Harrison.
He's got a guy out front.
Oh, opportunity there for Hopkins. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out, but they do have numbers now as it goes back into the offensive zone.
Yeah, and you got Harrison behind the net, and Kenora's on. They're gonna a little blunder there. They end up getting out of zone, neutral zone, and Vincent might be an ice call here.
Yeah. Nice play by Hopkins. Didn't work out. And now we'll have a icing call. The puck will find its way back into our zone. And we'll have a face-off with 5:34 remaining in period number 2 to Zach's right. Evan will be taking the... Evan takes the draw, brings it behind the net. Looks for somebody to pass to. He sees Vernon. Vernon now with the puck. Nice save by Zach.
Yeah, dangerous a little bit there. I mean, they got a shot on the net, and we definitely had an opportunity to take that puck away here near the blue line. But hopefully Zach gobbles that right up.
Yeah, nice defensive play by Kenora. And let's hope Hopkins doesn't get too comfortable in our own zone here and give one up. Kenora with a couple of opportunities here, but now Jack's going to come away with the puck. He's got some speed. He's got Vernon with him. Beautiful move to the outside. Nice save by their goaltender.
Yeah, Jack coming in really hot there, and
so hot. That acceleration as he comes around the corner, I don't think that defender had a chance.
No, he didn't. He cut towards the net, and that's a good save by the goaltender.
Couldn't agree more. Nice save by the Canadian as we'll have a face-off to his left. And both teams will change it up. A little bit of confusion on the red team is who they want out there. Referee drops the puck anyway. Noah with a one-timer. Didn't get all of it.
No, and it kind of flopped around there and deflected. And it was a real clean attempt. Let's see if we can keep it in the zone here. And Beckett gets there, and he's down in the corner with it. Let's help him out. Beckett behind the net. Oh, and a great opportunity right to Will, but he kind of passed it right back to him. Just shot went right back to the left of the net. There was a lot of open net there. I think that was definitely a good opportunity for Will.
Yeah, opportunity for Will to bury it. It just goes wide. Now Kenora into our end. Hopkins kind of half-heartedly dumps it out. That was way offside. I think we'll see a change of line here as both teams look a little tired. 4 minutes to go in period number 2.
Yeah, and I mean, as the game goes on here, like you said at the beginning, I mean, just a lot of activities up here this weekend, and, you know, we're going to try to get to maybe some shorter shifts, you know, to get fresh legs out there.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Now Harrison with an opportunity. Either way, we'll have 5-on-4 hockey. We'll be down a man with 3:44 remaining. I think they put that penalty on the wrong side. That's showing
They
the
did. We're
home
on the power
team.
play here.
We're on the power play?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
And Jack shot, but it's just wide to the left. We might have to work on a little target shooting with Jack. He's had some good opportunities.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's got to hit the net. As Jack now turns and spins, tries to feed it across to Evan. And we'll have another icing call here as Canadians push it all the way down the ice. So who was the penalty on? It was on the red team.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was right out front here as Reese was going to retrieve the puck. And, yeah, it was just a clear. I'm going to slow this guy down with my
Okay.
stick. And it's just an easy call.
All right, we'll have a man advantage for another minute 10 as we keep the Evan, Jack, Vernon line out there. Brooks and Herbie on the point. Evan will take the faceoff, pushes it over to Vernon. Vernon now in the corner. Vernon slams on the brakes.
Oh, Vernon with a wraparound opportunity. He goes up front, and it's back to Herbie, and he's got some space. Little snapper.
Oh, my
and it's
goodness.
just wide, but could have easily been tipped there. And Jackal continues back out to Herbie. No, towards the net again.
Oh,
Loose out
wow.
front, and Evan will get there. It's a battle in the corner. And Vernon will get there in the half.
Oh, nice play by Vernon.
And it's
Now
out to
Brooks.
And Brooks right towards the net. But it's wide.
Oh, my
Out
gosh.
to Herbie again.
Herbie.
That will just
Herbie.
get out. Yeah, he's
Herbie getting
going
so
quick
many
passing it to me.
chances.
I'm tired of shooting.
Jack brings it in. 3-on-2. Gets his pocket picked. 2 Hopkins players trip over each other. Now the Canadians come in shorthanded as they come into the Hopkins zone. Evan now. Evans with some speed. Nice move. Gets taken down.
Should be an easy trip call there. Yeah, we're going to get one too. So Noel will bring it in here. We got Vernon out front. Let's see what happens. He's patient. Oh, it just loses it.
Yeah.
And we will stay. Let's see. Zach will stay in the net. We'll get the call here for a trip. So we'll go on the power play.
I'd like to see the Hopkins goaltender come to the net on some of those plays. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's one of those things. They're still plenty young, but just getting that habit maybe of recognizing as soon as that arm goes up, hey, let's go to the box. Plus, I mean, you know, if your feet are getting cold like this, it's an opportunity to get some rest on them.
Yeah, I agree. Recognizing that there will be a power play coming, and now we're going to have 5-on-4 as the first penalty is elapsed. A couple penalties here on the Canadians is an indication that they can't withstand this offensive force that is the Hopkins Royals. Puck comes out of the zone. Will to Jonah. Cross ice to Noah. Noah with a nice move. Took his eye off it for a second and fanned on it. Now Jonah comes in.
Oh, just kind of left the puck there.
Yeah, Jonah overskated it. Puck will come back into the Hopkins zone, and Vincent will retrieve it with just under a minute remaining on the power play. Feeds it up to Will. Will's going to go cross ice. No, Will's going to carry it up. Now he dishes it over. Noah in the corner. Uh-oh. Reese back to Herbie. deep in the Hopkins zone.
Long shifts. You really just got to get a change because people are getting tired.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. A lot of sloppy play here, but now Becca comes away with it.
Beck had an opportunity, but a little bit too out front. Far out front for himself. Yeah, important really to change here. If that means icing the puck, it's just what it is.
Both teams full strength now with 30 seconds to go in period 2. Noah comes away with it. Noah with some nifty moves.
He's going to
dumps it in.
He's got to get.
Yeah, he's got to get out there now. Harrison will come on the ice. We'll have just a few seconds remaining in this second period. See if we can dump one in the back of the net. Oh, unfortunately, comes out of the zone. Hopkins will have to get onside, and they won't. No, that was offside.
I thought Teddy had a leg over the line.
Did he?
There, but, well, I mean, it's close.
Could be a homer call from John there, as he was wishing for onside.
Definitely
Either
wishing.
way.
Definitely
Either
wishing.
way. Only 7 seconds remaining in this period. We'll see if Hopkins can dump one more goal in. Instead, the Canadians come away with it on 2-on-1.
I think hopefully just some shorter shifts to get those fresh legs out so we can forecheck and backcheck. We're going to need to here.
Let's take this game by the throat and try and make it into the championship with some assertive hockey.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking we'll see that same. Just stay aggressive and let's just keep trying to bury them and maybe try to get some shorter shifts. Get a whistle when we can. Dump pucks, get changes instead of kind of force it in. And if you got tired legs and if you don't dump it in, you got tired legs. That gives an opportunity to capitalize on that and break it out either and get up the ice. And we'll see what happens.
We'll see. That's why they play the game. We're back in, but Teddy's there to grab it. Nolan gets defenders change, and then there was a scoring opportunity for Kenora. Thankfully, Zach was there to gobble up the puck and make a nice save and control the rebound, which is exactly what we need in this third period. Vernon just slightly overskated it. Puck comes out. Evan's trying to get a jump on it. Puck at the red line now. Evan with a quick stop going after it. Vernon pushes it in. Vernon in the corner now. Falls down. Evan grabs it. Evan tries to feed the point, but the Kenora player is there.
Yeah, the same thing that was working in the first 2 games for Arthur. We could just kind of pass it around, pass back to the D. That's hasn't worked for a couple times we've tried it. Just because Kenora's there and we're expecting that. Just good anticipation. And Vernon here with the slot. He's got a beautiful pass on to Ev, but he just didn't get all of it. I think Ev probably was thinking he was going to take that shot. But
yeah. Oh, Jack keeps it in. Some beautiful play at the blue line by Hopkins.
Yeah, good opportunity here.
Yeah.
Evan, through the legs. And a dish up front. And Vernon, what a beauty that was. All the way from Ev through the legs.
Oh, my goodness.
Move, but just a great play there. I mean, that's hockey. That's great hockey.
What a beautiful play by that top line, and what an opportunity to take the wind out of the sails as the third period now. The lead increases to 4 goals, and that's really got to suck the life out of this red team, wouldn't you say, John?
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Anything we can do here now. I mean, they're down already, and especially, they might have a little life going into the third, but, you can start to kill things pretty quick and stuff like that. And go back in the Hopkins zone, Noah will retrieve here. And chip off the wall, and he'll chase it. And we'll get it out of the zone. Loose puck, looks like
Yeah.
Oh, Beckett, and it's loose out front.
Oh, everybody just looking at it as
that's
Beckett with a nice opportunity. Noah logging some miles as he makes it. Couple players fighting for it. Puck jumps up in the air at it. Noah now on the backhand forces it up to Will.
Maybe get a change here instead of chasing this thing down.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Jonah. Jonah aggressively.
Yeah, here, we got to dump this puck here.
to get some new legs out there. We'll have Zach make that Evan take the draw. Comes back to Reese.
Those edges, you can just turn on a dime and just weaving through people and unselfishly gets that over. And I think it was Ev, or was it?
I don't know if it was Evan or Jack.
Yeah,
somebody got the goal there.
But there, that presence out in front.
Face off, center ice, goes back to Charles. Charles dumps it up to Jack. Tall, skinny referee puts his hand up. Does call a penalty on the Canadians for a trip, I believe, John. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that is definitely. It was, I think, a pretty easy call. That other ref down in the corner had her hand up, so she definitely had a clear view. Kenora's not loving that. The coaches over there are giving their rebuttal here, but probably not worth arguing too much over.
Did he get booted?
He might have.
Yeah, he's gone. I'll stick with him. Yeah, Kenora. It in.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity, and see if we can keep that pressure on there. Space, his passing, guys are getting tired, and I'll get a 1-man advantage.
Oh, Harrison with a turnaround shot. Couldn't find the back of the net.
I saw plenty of open net there, but it couldn't find the back of it.
Somebody lost a stick.
Having trouble. And Reese, he'll keep it in and back in. And Harrison with a quick move. Time for a shot, and he gets one. It's into the corner.
Teddy now picks it up. Teddy falls down. Nolan battling for it in the corner. Feeds the point. That's going to get off in zone, though. This will give the Canadians a chance to change it up as Reese goes behind our net. Looks for Harrison. Finds him. Oh, it didn't go in. You're kidding me. Evan will cover for him on the point. As the Canadians try and get it out of the zone. Look at Vern. Their option then to take him down. I don't know what's going on here as the coach is trying to get the referee's attention. And they already called their timeout, so he's just kind of delaying the action here as we'll have 5-on-4 hockey with 7:26 remaining in the third period.
Yeah, it's still top, but see if we can't get another one.
That's here. Noah finds the far post and hammers it home. The shot was in the back of the net before the goalie even moved. Just a beautiful shot by Noah.
Yeah, when you get small goaltenders like that and they hug the post on the near side, it's just it opens up just a ton of net on the other side, and notice out that
we're going to see some physical play, wouldn't you say, John?
Well, now especially, right? The frustration will start to seep in if it hasn't already, and things can start to get kind of ugly out there. And you got to be careful because things can go south pretty quickly with injuries, just cheap shots. And there's another trip call here.
Yeah,
Kenora, easy call.
Yeah, I didn't see the tall, skinny referee's arm go up. I was looking right at the lady ref, and I didn't see her arm go up, even though she was right there. But I'm glad that the other referee spotted it, did call the trip there on Kenora.
Yeah, and maybe that's some of this frustration coming out here.
But now look who's going in the bench. 97 for Hopkins is going to get the penalty. And coach is asking the referee, are you out of your mind? That was not on us. That was on the other team.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened there because they got a guy in the bench. They're trying to figure it out.
All right, coincidental minors, 5-on-5 hockey with 6 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the third period. Nolan takes the draw. Jonah is just going to push it into the corner. Teddy fighting for it. Nolan's in there as well. And the Kenora player comes away with it. That should be an icing call.
Ice here? Yes, it will. On Kenora.
Yeah, and that's the right call. We'll have a whistle and a face-off deep into the Kenora zone. We do have running time here, John. Which is that what we is that right? With a 6-goal lead?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep. So it did go to run time after that last goal.
Clock will continue to tick down in the third period as Kenora will try and get back into this third period. Now this number 9 on the red team makes a nice move to the outside. Haven't had a ton of pressure on Zach.
Oh, no, that's a major call there. Just a big checking from behind. Just pushing Nolan right into the boards. That's a dangerous, and that's what I was talking about. You got to, these cheap shots when the frustration sets in. I mean, this is not what you want to see. And thankfully, Nolan's right on his feet, but that's a problem.
Yeah, you called it. That's definitely something to look out for when a team is down in the third period and the championship game's on the line. You're going to see some shots like that are going to hopefully not result in injury. We'll have a face-off now in the Kenora zone. Thankfully, Nolan's okay. And the crowd is calling for a 10-minute penalty. I don't know what they're going to get. Looks like they gave him a minute and a half.
Yeah, I think the 10 minutes, they won't go on the board anyway, but we'll see what happens.
Reese at the point, pushes it back in, tries to find Vernon. Evan now. Brooks to Evan. Evan's going to slam on the brakes, bring it back into his own zone, feeds it across to Reese. Reese pushes it ahead to Jack. Jack comes around the back of the net. A lot of speed on Jack. Comes all the way around, dishes it now to Reese. Back to Jack. Out front to Vernon. Vernon couldn't get a stick on it.
That'll get there. He checked it back to Brooks. He'll just dump it back down in the corner. Looks again to Ev. He's got some space here.
Beautiful play by Evan to stay in control. Loses the puck at the last second. Now Kenora will ice it.
Yeah.
But with that icing whistle, so much time comes off the clock. And when you're down by 6 goals, there's just not enough time to have an icing whistle.
Yeah, and it becomes kind of a moot point at this point. I mean, when you're down by 6, it's... You never want your team to give up, but...
Yeah, absolutely. Nice high shot by Noah there. Finds its way into the corner. Couple players fighting for it. Will comes away with it, feeds it back to Charles. Charles up the wall to Noah. Noah's going to dump it in, but Kenora player intercepts it. Herbie now in the wall, pushes that player to the ice. Some commotion at the blue line. Feeds it over to Beckett. Beckett now brings it into the offensive zone. Beckett going into the corner on the backhand. Strong across.
Right out front. Those are those edges, just cut towards the net and kept it low right on the ice and just great looking goal there.
Yeah, beautiful goal by Beckett as he appears to be on the weak side and then he switches across in front of the net to the strong side on the forehand and goalie had no chance.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see, especially with those forwards. Seems like a lot of forwards just reluctant to make that cut towards the net and get out front, but you got a couple guys that do that well, and that is one of them.
Yeah. Kenora with an opportunity, misses the net. Zach was there. And let's see if Hopkins can get it out of the zone here. Puck gets wrapped around to the far side. Harrison collects it. Harrison pushes it up the wall. He's got Nolan. Feeds it up to Nolan. Gets through him. Teddy will stay on side. Nolan now comes in on the backhand. Backhand opportunity. Misses the mark. Puck now behind the Kenora net. Jonah collects it on the point. Feeds it in. Jonah again. Jonah skating in, goes to the backhand, feeds it across, just narrowly misses the mark. Nolan chasing after it. Harrison intercepts it to Nolan. Nolan gets a little bit of a elbow. Jonah playing so strong on the point. Oh, a little bit of bad luck there as that puck didn't find the back of the net. Oh my gosh. Just an onslaught of offense here by Hopkins.
Just great pressure there, keep it in the zone. And as soon as good opportunities. And here
Oh
goes
my gosh,
Vincent
look at
got some
Vincent
space.
coming in. They're a little upset about that one as Kenora will make one last push here.
Oh, look at that. Great defensive play by Evan. They're following that guy all the way.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Lead Jack. They stay on sides. Oh, nice play by the Kenora guy. 10 seconds to go in the
Period, but we just kept at it.